Into the windup and the pitch. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Just their first hit of the game, but boy, they made it a doozy. That may be his first mistake of the afternoon, and it's going to cost him.
Sam Wright will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else be.
Oswaldo Arcia strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Liner toward right center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And the runner from second is in to score. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game. And he is in there.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Odubel Herrera will dig in. He doubled his last time.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. One there. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Number 21, Josh Worth.
Sam Wright gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Sam Wright.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Ranging back is Herrera. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching... This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Sam Wright is in the glow. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means that you can dominate against the best of the best in the major leagues. Also, remember this, he's a big reason why.
A nice shot there of the nighttime skies over Turner Field in Atlanta. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the New York Mets. Sam Wright will dig in here, and they'll likely pitch carefully to him as he's coming off that 2-home run contest just 24 hours ago. Harvey pauses. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Morales just to the right of the mound. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, and he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Sam Wright will stand in. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star Game. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see.
In now, Sam Wright. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Calling for it, Cespedes. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Oswaldo Arcia.
Sam Wright digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. Love any game that's this tight, this late.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy.
Oswaldo Arcia will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
And he's not going to earn himself any points with this performance out of the bullpen so far. The control just hasn't been there. And, you know,
standing in with the bases loaded, Bruce Erasmus, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this moment right here. And we'll see if he can come through or if the pitcher can somehow get out of this jam.
Paredes giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Hey, that's the right approach at the plate. He knows all he has to do is hit one deep enough to get that go-ahead run in. That's exactly.
Todd Frazier steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Oh, he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-3 game.
You talk about hitting it where it's pitched. This pitch is away, so he just punches it to right field. Nice, controlled swing, and that'll score that runner from third easily.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home.
And welcome back to the MLB pregame show as we prepare you for Game 2 of our series with the always important Topps Player Spotlight. Sam Wright is our focus. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great. Now from 755, Hank Aaron Drive. A look at Turner Field here in. Wilmer Flores will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home. Sam Wright will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 11 for him on the season. Jimmy Paredes will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
The second for one.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a...
Sam Wright will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. And Atlanta's taken a 3-2 lead.
Pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that?
Leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there. Noah Syndergaard gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game. Sam Wright will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. High in the air and deep to left center field. Conforto going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run. Sam Wright will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Todd Frazier will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Hit out towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And he can't get back to third. A blunder there rounding the bags, and the inning is over. Back here in the ATL with baseball on the show. Set to go in the 9th from Turner Field. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. But what surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
3 men on base.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 5-4. So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
Now batting, second baseman, Sam Wright.
Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here! So it's a 2-run shot to... Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award.
From downtown Atlanta, we welcome you to baseball from Turner Field. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. What's the key for them if they want to split this series? Sam Wright will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Cespedes is going back to the track. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
He just can't throw that.
Sam Wright will stand in. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Travis d'Arnaud is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Sent on the ground out to second. Wright is up with it. Throw gets him 2 down. Ben Revere will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Right there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Sam Wright stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. David Wright makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And that is through into right field for a single. Ben Revere will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double.
Sam Wright will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Peterson is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Sam Wright will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Reed's ready. First pitch on the way. Shot towards second. That's in there. Base hit. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ball.
At the plate, Todd Frazier. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
There goes the runner. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
That's a good approach right there with 2 away. He's just going to shorten up the stroke and take.
Benjamin Hunter will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. It looks like this is going to be one of those times.
He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Braves. This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Tops Player Spotlight. Sam Wright is our focus, and not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Sam Wright will dig in now, right on the heels of driving in 5 runs in yesterday's ball game.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they will tag him out between first and second. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Harper running from first, and that's through for a hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, if this was a straight hit and run, this is not really a high percentage play with 2 outs, but it's going to work out perfectly as he finds a hole.
Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He flew out in his last at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Stood up, throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete. And we are tied 0-0. Sam Wright, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, he knows he's got great speed, but he got a little bit greedy on that one. In retrospect, he probably should have just settled on a single and then tried to swipe second.
Sam Wright strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
Boy, and for how well he's...
Bryce Harper gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Hit out towards second. Wright is right there, and a super play to gun his man down. So stepping in, number 2, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here in 2. Oswaldo Arcia comes to the plate in a great spot. Tying run at third, but a ball to the outfield could give his guys the lead. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 4-3. Good night from D.C.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.